Global Times, 15th of May 2023, India's auto objectives may be achieved by rebuilding and excluding Chinese companies. One of the few who freely voices his opinions is RC Bhargava, chairman of Maruti Suzuki India, the nation's primary manufacturer of passenger vehicles. According to him, India would undoubtedly overtake the United States as the world's leading automaker in the following 5 years, making it a huge exporter of cars, as the Hindu business line reported on Sunday. The automotive sector is a market with intense competition. In reaction to Bhargava's audacious remarks, we would like to declare that India is welcome to join the increasingly ferocious global competition. India must prepare for new difficulties in a fiercely competitive market and maintain its competitiveness in luring foreign automakers, especially those from China, while safeguarding the industry against Chinese predatory tactics. According to reports, India will sell more than 4.25 million vehicles in 2022, surpassing Japan to overtake China and the US as the world's two largest auto markets. The Hindu business line quoted Transport Minister Nitin Gadkari as saying India could overtake the United States as the largest auto market in the next 5 years due to the expected quick uptake of electric and flex-fuel vehicles. Whether or not Gadkari's predictions come true, there is no denying that foreign manufacturers are drawn to India's sizable market. However, India still has a long way to go before achieving its goal of converting its market potential into manufacturing capacity. The so-called China-India rivalry is hyped up by some Western media outlets, who claim that international companies intending to diversify their supply chains are considering India as an alternative to China to establish a manufacturing base. The so-called China Plus One strategy, a business method that encourages investors to diversify their holdings by choosing a more broad portfolio through investments in several Southeast and South Asian countries, has emerged as a result of this. Even if certain multinational corporations choose this plan, as some Western media have suggested, it does not necessarily mean that all of their production capacity will be moved out of China and into other nations. Instead, as part of the China Plus One plan, China is anticipated to play a significant role in their supply chains. The Asian manufacturing chain will become more tightly integrated as a result. India must therefore tighten its industrial ties to China and further integrate into the Asian industrial system. Since 2009, according to some figures, China has continued to be the world's largest producer of automobiles in the automotive market. Rising Chinese manufacturers of new energy vehicles, NEVs, including NIO, XPeng, and Li Auto, sometimes called the new force battling Tesla, have established themselves as significant participants in the international market. India must position itself as an appealing investment destination for international automakers, particularly Chinese NEV manufacturers, if it wants to become the top vehicle manufacturer in the world. There are still significant obstacles and bottlenecks in the growth of India's manufacturing industry, raising doubts about whether or not the country will achieve its lofty aim of attracting top auto manufacturers. India must remove the obstacles seriously impeding its manufacturing sector's growth. India still lags in building complex infrastructure, such as roads, bridges, and trains, as well as soft infrastructure, like digital technologies and climate change. One of the significant issues manufacturers in India deal with, for instance, is inefficient networks because so many industrial operations lack adequate connectivity and network access. The scarcity of skilled workers is another major issue India's industrial sector must address. India invests the least in R&D, globally, despite the manufacturing sector becoming increasingly automated. Additionally, the growth of India's manufacturing sector has long been hampered by an ineffective bureaucratic system. Creating a secure, equitable, open, and predictable business environment is still crucial. India has to stop targeting specific Chinese businesses and restore the faith of Chinese investors in India.